Hi everybody, Enosh here, and today we're going to count down the top 5 things that happened on The Flash this season. Stay tuned. Alright YouTube, I think we can all agree that this season of The Flash has been a tremendous success. I mean, each episode has just gotten better and better and better. They have taken bold steps with this show. And for that, I just want to say a special shout out and thank you to all of the cast and crew and production team that put The Flash together and bring us this awesome bit of entertainment every week. It was really hard to narrow this down to only 5 top things that I really liked about this season, and I want to let you know that there may be things that you think should be in this top 5 list that may not be. You know what, that doesn't mean that they weren't great, and I was right there along with you, watching and loving it right there with you, okay? Without further ado, let's jump into the top 5. Coming in at number 5, of course, is Cisco getting and realizing his powers. I mean, Cisco started off as this character that was just kind of shy and was just kind of a tech nerdy kind of guy, and it's been awesome to see him kind of change and grow here in this second season, and we all know that now he's going to be Vibe and where he's going as a character, and it's been great to see him along that journey, and it's been great to see him start to learn to use his powers. We're just now starting to see the tip of the iceberg of what Cisco can do, and it'll be really great to see in season 3 how those powers grow and how he expands his abilities. Number 4 is of course the introduction of Wally West. We were all hoping that we may get to see other speedsters in this show, and they have delivered every time. It's great that Wally West is going to be a regular part of the show, and it'll be really great to see him in season 3 now that he knows that Barry is the Flash and he's been exposed to some dark matter and an explosion that happened, and so it'll be cool to see if he realizes his powers in the next season and how that relationship works between him and the Flash. Will he become Kid Flash? Will they give him another name because Kid Flash probably doesn't suit him at the age that he is? We don't know, but we are looking forward to find out. Alright, number 3 is one that I kind of jammed together a couple of different characters, but played by the same guy, really. And of course, that's Zoom and Jay Garrick. Now, I know that this Jay Garrick is not the real Jay Garrick because he's actually Hunter Zolomon, and I get all that. But it was really great at the beginning of the season to see that classic Jay Garrick type character. Of course, it inspired my son enough that he made me make this for him for Halloween this year as he went as Jay Garrick. And it's great to see Jay Garrick kind of come to the forefront again, that classic character. Now, Zoom was a great character too. What a great villain for all of season 2. It's been awesome. He's been mysterious. We were left guessing who he was. And what a great reveal that he was actually Hunter Zolomon and was Jay that whole time. Can't wait to see what happens next. Alright, and number 2 is Barry going into the Speed Force. Not only did he go into the Speed Force, but he actually talked to the Speed Force. He actually communed with the Speed Force, learned from the Speed Force, gained wisdom from the Speed Force. How cool is that? And that whole scene and scenario where he had to chase himself to get his powers back. I thought that that was awesome, and it was a great way to start to tie up the end of the season. So that's why it's my number 2. All right, and my number 1 cool thing about season 2 of The Flash this year, and that is the multiverse. The multiverse was awesome and mind-blowing. I mean, we got to see alternate Earths. We got to see other characters. We got to see villains. We got to see villain versions of characters that we love on the show who are good guys. We got to see different people playing different people, and it was awesome. It was so great to see that this year. It was great to see Barry and the crew going over to another Earth where there's other villains. This show takes so many risks that other shows would not take. Other shows that we've seen, even DC shows, that just don't go to the level that The Flash does. And that's been great to see as a fan, that they have just totally gone for it, thrown caution to the wind, and they just say, hey, we're going to make a great show and we're going to do it all. And that's what I love about this, because you see, there have been a lot of people even on these message boards, on the comments down below, who have even said things like, well, this can't happen, Enosh, because, well, this person plays this character and this person did this. That's the great thing about this show, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen. And so far, anything has happened. It's a show that deals with multiple universes. It's a show that deals with time travel. It's a show that deals with doppelgangers. It's a show that deals with evil doppelgangers. So I just tell you to buckle your seatbelt, because the minute that you start to say, that can't happen on this show, just remember all the awesome things that have happened so far. Okay, so there are a couple things I want to give honorable mentions to that were really great things that happened this season, and that is one, the Flash Supergirl crossover. That was really great, and I know technically it was not a Flash episode, but it was really great to see that whole thing open up, where now they can play around in that arena and in that universe. And it'll be cool now that Supergirl is on the CW starting next year, of just how they merge these universes together, how much more we see some crossover. They've already announced a crossover event that will include all 4 DC shows on the CW. So I mean, we're talking about a crossover event that includes the Arrowverse. We're talking about Legends of Tomorrow, The Flash, and Supergirl all mixing together. Mind blown. That's going to be awesome, okay? And then the other thing that I did want to point out that I thought was really great about this season was, of course, the man in the Iron Mask. I mean, a lot of you wouldn't be here watching this video right now if it wasn't for him. And so even though his storyline has been very, very small in the grander scheme of things, man, what a mystery, huh? What a reveal that will be when we finally get to see. Now, will we get to see in the season finale? I don't know. Maybe it'll carry over onto season 3. But whatever the case, I know that when they show who that guy is, we're all going to be watching, and I have a feeling we're all going to be pretty shocked and excited about it, all right? So I ask you the question, what are your top 5 great things about season 2 of The Flash? Why don't you leave those down in the comment section, okay? Give this video a thumbs up, and hey, if this is your first video that you've seen, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And why don't you hit that subscribe button, okay? And let me know that you like what we're doing here. Check out the other videos on the channel, and that's about all I got for now. So hey, can't wait for that season finale, because we're gonna have to do something after that, right? We gotta wait a whole summer for more episodes of The Flash. Until next time, I'm Enosh. Keep running. Bye-bye.